Today, I wanted to talk about a pretty complex emotion called resentment. As I was doing my morning meditation, I noticed that I was harboring some resentment within my body. Feel it in like right at the top of my stomach, and it was feeling kind of knotted. And I said, "Oh, okay. Let me take a deep breath and take a look at what that is." Because what happens many times is we override that feeling when someone has crossed our boundaries. Maybe there was a power indifferential. Maybe there was some injustice that was done, trying to maintain relationships with people you don't want to maintain relationships with. And many times it just festers within us, and we don't really know how bad it becomes until it moves to a point of extreme anger, bitterness, frustration. Now, many of us within our Adabi communities were raised with mothers in particular. I'm not saying this doesn't happen with fathers, with significant amount of resentment and feelings of powerlessness. And so what was modeled for us a lot of times is suck it up, take it in, don't say anything, just keep going, malash, it's okay what happened. And so then these deep-seated resentments lead to poor communication, poor relationships, inability to control emotions. And so, because resentment is not always obvious, I always let people know, do more check-ins with yourself. You can even do a check-in right now. Is there anything or anyone or a situation that you may be harboring resentment? Now, it doesn't mean you don't love the person. It doesn't mean the situation. You're just creating an awareness within your body around how much are you holding on to this feeling. Now, again, resentments, you have to bring it to the surface. You have to feel it to heal it, because the resentment is usually hidden. We keep it buried. So in creating an awareness, what am I holding resentment towards? In fact, let's go even a little bit further back. What does resentment feel like in my body? What thoughts come to my mind when I'm thinking about a situation that I'm holding on to this resentment? Resentments, as we know from many of us growing up in Adabi families, that resentments don't go away on their own. In fact, they get worse, particularly as the person gets older. I'm always struck with the rates of cancer among the Adabi women and how much of that is an autoimmune and thyroid issues. I'm always, right, what are you not speaking or saying? And how much they bury these resentments that then manifest into illness. And this is where I always say, let's really work on this and address it sooner than later so that it doesn't manifest into the things that I had mentioned. Many times, we feel like we hold on to the resentment for an illusion of control or power. I'm holding on to this over this person's head. And what's that quote? Like, it's you're drinking your own poison, because they're probably not even aware that you're harboring this resentment. And they probably don't even care. So think about this word resentment. Think about it if we're going to positively reframe it. It's an opportunity for you to say, okay, I'm holding this resentment towards this person. What part can I own in this dynamic? And I could say for me, part of it is I'm not getting my needs met, but I also have to articulate those needs. if I don't articulate them, the person I'm holding resentment for, if I'm going to have false expectations that they're going to just magically become aware of what's going on within me, doesn't usually happen. And it is a really good exercise also to create a list of all the resentments, because this will be your guiding post on where you need to heal. I love you guys, and I hope you have a wonderful day.